Hello, hello, I am back again. I have a project book to show you this time. I'm really excited. I just found out about this. This is the Slot Together Victorian Dollhouse with a book. So you actually make your own dollhouse with this, and it has a book with it. So I'm going to open it up and kind of show you what's in this, because this is a very big box. Here's the book. It's a pretty, I mean, it's not a real thin book. It's a normal sized book. Okay, so it has instructions in here about how we're gonna put the dollhouse together, which is really cool. And it's sort of like Lego instructions. It tells how to put together the doll furniture and everything. I don't know how well you can see this here. And put everything together. But then it also has a section that tells about your dollhouse, about the Victorian era. So we're looking at family life in the house. It tells about Agnes the cook, Mrs. Dolly. There is quite a bit of information here, actually. The kitchen, about the coal stoves, and it shows some pictures of like what would have been in the kitchen in a Victorian era home. So this is really interesting, and it has some really good pictures in here to show your kids. So yeah, this is actually a lot more information than I was expecting. It talks about children's literature at that time, the garden. So this is a really cool book. Let's see here now. This is what comes to, this is kind of, I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so you got a thick stack here of pieces that punch out. And I'm not actually going to punch these out because I would like to be able to sell this at some point. I may end up putting it together with my daughter. You never can tell. But let's see. So we have, it looks like some furniture pieces here. We've got, and it looks like they're pretty easy to come out. I'm not even trying, and these are coming apart. So I don't think you would have an issue, you know, pinching them out. And this is really detailed. Take a look at this. So this has, you know, the bookshelf, or yeah, the bookshelf and the wardrobe in there, and then the outside of the house. So this has, you know, both sides. And there is quite a lot here. Here are the people. If I can get to turn around. So this looks like a lot of fun to build, and I may actually end up building this with my daughter just for fun and to play with and to show off, because I think this is, I love how many interactive products Usborne has. I love that there are books that you can make a house with. I mean, that's incredible. You don't just find that in any bookstore. There are a lot of other interactive books that have like cars that go with them or little pieces. And I think that that's great because it gets kids involved kind of in all aspects, and it gets them thinking about, well, you know, yeah, I built this house, so what would it be like if I lived in that house? What would it be like in that time period? And then they want to read the book. And that's really great for homeschoolers too, because you can do kind of a unit study. It doesn't have to just be, hey, sit down and read, which reading is great. I love reading. I love books, and that's why I do this. But just taking it kind of to the next level, I think, is really important for a lot of kids, and especially kinesthetic learners. So anyway, that is the Slot Together Victorian Dollhouse book and Dollhouse. Thanks. Bye-bye.